When it comes to love magic, there's a lot of errors that people make. And usually that is arguing. Today, I want to give you guys some pointers of what not to do when you're doing love magic. One common problem that arises when people are doing love magic is that they can't seem to avoid arguing. Arguments naturally happen during relationships, and at times both parties get into their feelings and one wants to be right. But when you're doing love magic, you have to understand that anger impedes the process of reasoning. If you're trying to work on someone, if you're arguing with them, you're never allowing the spirit to get a chance to influence that person's mind. So in a situation like this, you may have to bite your tongue. You may have to be silent. Today, someone messaged me and they said, "What should I do? The person I'm with has recently called me over to come over, and now I'm over. This person wants to argue. What should I do? Should I go home?" I said, yes, absolutely. See, when you're doing love magic, you need to let that person do all the chasing. You need to let the work influence that person. So if you just started love work and it hasn't settled in on an individual, you want to give that person time so that the work can eventually settle in on that individual. Now, when you remain silent, you may find after some time that this individual, be it a man or woman, reaches out to you. They may be in their feelings at the moment. They want to argue, but when you don't give them anything.
I would like you guys to hit that like button and share this video. By doing so, you help this video move through the algorithm.
What you'll find is that eventually they're either going to get more annoyed and they're going to keep on trying you. And when you don't give them anything, eventually they'll stop. Or if you leave in a scenario like this, what's going to happen as you're not there, the old statement comes about. Distance causes the heart to grow fond. So now you're not there, that person doesn't hear your voice, that person begins to miss you, because not only is it a natural reaction, but you have spiritual work, which is hastening the process. It's pushing that person to miss you even more. But how are you going to do that if you're constantly arguing with that individual? So just like in a court of law, when you're in the midst of a domestic situation, you may find that the judge may say to you, no hostile contact. So if you're in the car of an individual and you're trying to avoid arguments, that means attitudes, snappy attitudes. You may not say anything, but your body language says everything. So if you're getting out the vehicle, no slamming the car doors, because women like to do that when you're upset. And some guys like to do that as well. If you're in a car with a lady and she's the one who's driving, you don't want to get out of her car and slam the door. Yes, that's not arguing, but it is pushing your limits. It is in a way provoking the individual. Now you end up in a domestic violence dispute. Breaking shit, getting mad, breaking shit, talking crazy. You want to avoid all those things because, one, you'll be wasting the spirit's time and you'll also be wasting your time. And if you're paying someone to do work for you, you're going to be wasting your money. So understand this, that love magic is not just, oh, I just do it and I don't have to exercise restraint or self-control. It doesn't work like that. So with that said, I conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.